I met Ethan Adams in college, the kind of man who believed in honesty, loyalty, and the quiet strength of doing the right thing even when no one was watching, and for 7 years, he loved me like I was the most precious thing on earth, until I ruined everything with a single moment of selfishness that I can never take back. I don't know what made me do it. Maybe it was the excitement, maybe it was the attention I hadn't felt in years, or maybe it was just weakness. But when I crossed that line with Jeremy, my coworker from the law firm, it felt like stepping into a fire I thought I could control, not realizing it would end up burning down my entire life. It wasn't even planned. We were working late on a high-profile merger case. Laughter turned into lingering glances, and by the time I realized how far it had gone, I was already betraying the man who would have moved mountains for me. I told myself it was a mistake, a one-time thing, but it wasn't. I kept going back, and each time I came home to Ethan, his arms around me, his soft "I missed you," I felt a piece of myself break under the weight of what I was hiding. Then came the night it all fell apart. Ethan had come home early from his trip to Chicago, wanting to surprise me, but instead he found me on a video call in our bedroom with Jeremy, whispering things that no woman should say to another man while wearing the wedding band her husband put on her finger. I didn't know Ethan had come home. I didn't hear the door, didn't hear his footsteps, but he heard me. I remember laughing on the call, telling Jeremy that Ethan was too naive to suspect anything, that he still brought me flowers every Friday like some hopeless romantic in a movie, and I said it like it was pathetic. God, how I wish I could unsay that. By the time I ended the call and turned around, the apartment was silent and Ethan was gone. His car keys, his suitcase, his coat. Everything had vanished as if he'd been a ghost all along. I tried calling, no answer. I texted, emailed, begged, cried. I even went to his mother's house, his best friend's condo, checked every place he ever mentioned, but no one had seen him. It was like he'd evaporated from the world. A week later, a letter arrived. No return address, no emotion, just his handwriting. You made your choice. I'll never make the mistake of coming back. I remember collapsing on the kitchen floor, my chest tightening as the full weight of what I'd done hit me. Not just that I cheated, but that I betrayed a man who had never given me a reason to doubt his love, and in return, he gave me a clean break with nothing but the silence I deserved. Jeremy tried to keep things going, but it only took me 2 weeks to realize I didn't love him. I never did. He was just a distraction from the guilt I refused to face. I ended it with him and sank into a spiral of regret, quitting my job, selling the apartment Ethan and I shared, trying to erase the remnants of what used to be a beautiful life. It's been 2 years now. I haven't seen Ethan, haven't heard his voice, haven't felt his presence. Not even online, no social media updates, no mutual friends hearing from him. Some days I wonder if he changed his name, moved to another country, or maybe started over with someone new who actually deserved his loyalty. And while I want to say I hope he's happy, the truth is I hope he's healed, because I know I never will. I walk through life now with a haunted look in my eyes, a memory of a love that was pure and good, destroyed by my own hand, and I know that even if I meet someone else, even if I rebuild my life, I'll always carry the shadow of the day Ethan disappeared. Sometimes I sit by the window in the little apartment I rent now, listening to the rain and pretending I hear his footsteps on the stairs, but no one ever comes. He overheard my betrayal and vanished before I could say a word. And maybe that's the cruelest justice of all, to be left with nothing but silence in a world that once held everything I ever wanted.